One thing that was cool last time we were here, man, we were talking about the AI stuff.
Yeah.
And as we were on this thing, which it does lead into this.
Yeah.
As we were on this Navy cruise, dude. Navy cruise. It was like a naval base.
Navy cruise.
Yeah, you actually get on a Navy ship and they take you to like different islands. You
don't do that. But
Of
you get on this.
You fight the Japanese.
Yeah. You get on like this little boat, dude, and like there's a captain. He gives you this guided tour, and it's really cool.
It's cool.
But he was saying that they have a new targeting system on board that is like stupid smart on the Arleigh Burke class destroyers now. Where, excuse me,
You're not excused.
Yeah, where are you going? Can you imagine that? Excuse me, no. You know, just like
yeah, right, like just
like the guy that takes the menus from you after you order and you just hold on to it. Yeah.
Or when they're
Same
like,
thing.
"Hey, have a great day. Don't tell me what to do."
Yeah,
Don't tell me what to do.
And like
Tell
they're
me-
looking at you like
Look,
seriously, like
You have a
Full
bad
Metal.
one.
Is that Full Metal? No, what is that movie? You're good. You're good with the movies. It's a war movie. Is it Full Metal Jacket? He says, "How do you know what kind of day it is?"
oh no,
He
it's not
says,
Full Metal
"Good-
Jacket, dude.
Good.
That's
Is it? Yeah.
There's a lot of different ones like that.
There's so many of them. I mean, it just like
Yeah,
once a year.
So AI.
Yeah.
Maybe
Alright,
two.
AI and cruise ships,
cruise ships.
battleships,
Well, I mean, just
AI and the cruise
Destroyers.
ships.
ships?
Navy ships in general.
Okay.
They have like a super advanced, apparently, radar targeting system that is like self-tracking, self-learning, can distinguish between land, sea, and air targets, and basically all CIC is doing is hitting execute to actually decide whether or not they want to kill the target. And I thought that was really cool, but like that's just what they allow us to know about like the AI stuff, man. Like you imagine what's on like that stealth boat. Like,
Yes.
Stealth
crazy
destroyer.
little stealth destroyer.
The
dude.
stealth
that's
destroyer
nice.
is actually unmanned.
What?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So that is a fully automated.
It's a drone, dude.
It's a drone
Yeah.
destroyer.
That big
It's
boat.
like Ghost Recon Breakpoint, dude.
It is like Ghost
Terrifying,
Recon. It is.
dude.
It's
So we
full
just
on
have
air.
like a sizable battleship rolling around
unmanned.
by a remote control.
Pretty much, yeah.
Pretty much, yeah. Controlled by
It's,
one of the other destroyers or the
Yeah, like a
The-
TOC almost,
yeah.
like a command center.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
But it is full on AI as well. Like the amount of sensors on that thing
It's
detects
also
every ship.
They're only going to build, or they're not building anymore.
Why?
They're stupid expensive to
Yeah.
operate. There's two of them that are manned that I know about. It's the USS America, and I can't think of the other one, but
USS Brazil.
yeah, dude.
Yeah.
USS Canada.
There is
Yes.
there is a destroyer. That's USS. It's either Gonzalez or Garcia. It's one of the two.
I hope it's Garcia.
What's that
But
after
that
Medal of Honor
actually-
guy or something?
No, I think that ship's actually seen a shit ton of crap ton of combat. It's
Loads of it.
they've been commissioned
So
since
much.
the '90s, so I mean they've been through all sorts.
They've been
of
through some stuff.
But
They've seen some things.
it's scary about
Andale,
that
andale.
because like even in like the '90s, dude,
In the Gulf of Mexico.
well the Gulf
the Gulf War.
dude, like the Battleship Wisconsin, they would send out drones, dude.
Yeah.
Like back then, they had drones that they would send up from the
So I didn't even know that.
battleships.
They're
they would-
during the Gulf War?
Yeah,
Like
well,
90s?
Gulf of
Desert
Mexico.
Storm, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Desert Storm, Desert Shield.
The Baja
and they
Storm.
would only use that at first. They would only use that
What?
at first
The Baja Storm.
Baja
And the
Storm.
Gulf of Mexico.
to when the
The
16-inch
Suarez.
guns were out of range. They would use that to see where the rounds were hitting, and then they were like, "Well, dude, like, we
Oh.
can
Yeah.
use this to actually."
Oh, so it was
recon
for observation
Yeah.
purposes.
For the-
Yeah.
for the
not
main
For
bad.
batteries,
range
yeah,
and
man.
accuracy.
What was
Yes.
it like? What was it like a helicopter or deep?
No, it was a
like what we have, like a quadrone?
No,
almost?
it wasn't like a quad. It was like a little baby
Reaper?
plane.
Yeah, like
it
a
was
little
almost
Reaper.
like a teeny tiny first gen Reaper.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I
You
think those
remember
were
that?
recon.
It was
About the size of this table? Or a little smaller? It's about the
They
size of this
weren't big,
table.
Well,
but
you
they,
know-
Yeah.
they would fly low and slow enough, man, to where like there's videos of the guys, man, after the 16-inch shells got done, main battery got done hitting wherever they were doing, they would come out and they would be waving the flag to the thing, man, because the only thing they would see 25
that?
miles off the coast was the silhouette of the
I've seen
freaking
those
Wisconsin,
videos.
dude.
They're pretty crazy.
Like talking about the destroyers now look cool,
Yeah.
but like
The destroyers now are
seems-
very powerful.
well, it seems like they seem like super weak sauce compared to a battleship, but they're immensely better. They
Yeah.
carry
Yeah.
vertical lost tomahawk cruise
Yeah.
missiles and
Yep.
an armor
Yep.
array, and you went from 2,700 guys to man a battleship to 375 guys in the destroyer. So, and it's not steam, it's diesel now, and I don't think they're doing anything nuclear, except
Probably just the carriers.
the carriers and the subs are
Yep.
nuclear. Yeah.
I think they're trying to develop a nuclear ship as well.
Yeah.
Battleship.
It would make sense.
They were also in talks, dude. Like a lot of the what do you call it, man? The merchant sea vessels, like the commercial container vessels, like that. They wanted to do wind power
Yes.
with sails.
Yep. The bit for the cargo ships.
I've heard of that happening
Yeah.
in history. Actually, there's a guy, he barely made it into port that had something like that.
Yeah, Jack Sparrow. dude.
Old Jackie.
Yeah, old
Jack
man.
Sparrow.
That's the best intro ever.
Yeah. Oh yeah, where he steps
Dude.
off the dock, dude.
Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome.
It is awesome.
It's
dude.
just going down.
It-
Or then they show him later and he's in that tiny little boat. And they're
just-
showing him and he's acting like he's going off into the sunset
Oh,
or whatever.
like
And
he's
it's
on-
this tiny little
Yeah.
boat
Yeah.
with a top.
And
I'm
he's-
standing up on it.
and he's like
dumping the
bellowing
water out.
The water out.
Those were the
Yeah.
best movies. First three.
Yeah.
Oh, hands
Dude,
down,
they
dude.
were some
I
of the
think
best.
the first one was just killer,
Oh,
man.
What's the one where he is on the Queen Anne's Revenge, where he's with Blackbeard?
That's the
Is that the second one? I don't think they had the
No,
weird
dude,
monsters
The
No, no.
until
one
the
is
second
the
one.
first one is
The first one is the coins. The
Yes.
Black
the
Pearl.
Curse of the Black Pearl.
Correct.
Second one is at the Dead Man's
Dead
chest with
Man's-
the.
Dead Man's Curse.
Yeah, Dead Man's Curse.
Yeah.
The third one is the tides when he goes.
Changing tides or rising.
Yes,
tides.
the Dutchman or whatever. No, or oh, is that no? That's third. That's the tentacle man.
Yeah, the tentacle dude.
Yeah, that's
that's kind of
Davy
where I
Jones.
started losing it.
That's the fourth one or the fifth one. Anyways, dude, it's really
Yeah.
cool, man. With Blackbeard, when he's got the sword, and he's
Yeah.
controlling everything. I was
Yeah,
like,
that was cool.
"Aw, dude, that's
Yeah.
dope." That's
Yeah.
the guy that was in the John Wick movies. The guy, the head of the hotel, dude.
Oh,
That's
I know
that
you're talking
dude.
about
I'm just now figuring
Barbosa.
that out.
No, not Barbosa. No, I know. I know
He
you're talking
plays,
about.
He plays.
That's in
yeah.
like the fourth
William
movie.
Peck.
That's the fourth movie, I think.
Yeah.
Fourth movie.
dude. I didn't even
What's
think
crazy
of that.
about that though is where all of this stems from is CGI and AI imagery. What they use to make a lot of these
Yeah.
movies, man. Like it's just.
I like that segue. Wheeling her back around.
Well, I mean,
Yeah,
it's
you're right.
wild
Yeah.
though, dude.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
it is. It's crazy. It's,
So what were we talking last time?
I was talking about like, and some of this might have got recorded, but if we had some technical difficulties, where like apps like Chat GPT,
Chat GPT. Yep.
GPT. I can't even say it, so I'm not going to.
Chat.
AI chat, guys.
Yeah,
Chatting.
where it was gonna get to a point where I felt like scared that we're gonna turn into a idiocracy type, society where the computers figure everything out. All we gotta do is eat, breathing shit, basically.
Yeah.
Which it could very well go that way. It's starting to go that way now. Teachers are starting to catch a lot of that in school.
Oh yeah.
You get a
can
dude who's
imagine?
like D+ student.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
all of a sudden they go from writing very
One
very
page.
poor, mundane, like the dog went to the house. The house was nice. That's where the dog ate. To like
Yeah.
the visceral canine approached his residence with like some crazy,
Sure.
you know what I mean? And the
Yeah.
teacher's like,
Extremely detailed.
Something ain't right
did
here.
Where
Yeah.
did you get this from?
Well, what's good about it, you can tell what AI, what is AI and what's not AI.
It's too much.
Yeah, you can tell how.
Filler words.
What's the right word? It's like characteristics. You don't. They don't. It doesn't have characteristics. It just have words.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
like you're reading a book.
Yeah.
That's been formatted to read.
It's
like a
like
book.
someone who had a 300 word essay and made it a 300 page essay.
Yeah.
There's so much filler and like grab words. They're big words, but they're bland or they're generic.
Hip hop anonymous.
Yeah, I had a
Pop anonymous.
I had posted an eBay thing and it asked to try out our AI, and I just told it kind of what it was, and it filled it out. Dude, anyone and their mom would know that. Yeah, it was accurate, but it just danced around what the object was. It never really detailed it. I think that's probably a good inclination.
You
of
can
it.
see a lot of that on like the major wholesale stores, like online now.
You can.
Yeah.
You can.
Where like you type in drill, and
Yeah.
it's like super high powered, high voltage, high amperage,
5,000 watt.
Pneumatic.
Freedom Finder drill 8600, you know, and they don't ever say like
No.
it's just
Free
drill,
shipping.
It's
you
one of
know?
the best drills on the market. Yeah,
Is
okay,
it
we
a
can say
hammer
about
drill?
everything.
Is
yeah.
it a freaking what are we talking about?
You can drill
reverse
whatever you
settings.
want.
Yeah, dude.
Pretty much, dude.
Three
Pretty much.
speed.
5-speed drill.
5-speed
10,000
transmission.
watts.
It takes
10,000
oil.
watt drill. It'll take your whole body with
Just-
it. Dude. Like
Whoa.
Dude, the earth turns when you crank it up.
the wrist breaker 8500, dude.
Yeah.
There was that picture that you sent us earlier in front of that big electric motor.
Yes.
Oh, can you imagine?
Trying to hold on to that
As
and
a
stop
spinning.
it, dude, and like just
Yeah. Just, whoa.
You know,
yeah.
that video of that guy that's grabbing that belt that's turning. Have you guys seen
Yeah,
that?
dude.
I have
And
that.
it just takes him
Yanks
like,
him.
Dude.
what are you expecting?
I don't
Yeah.
understand.
Like, he's not going to stop it. You know, like, whoa.
I'll tell you one thing though, that we're gonna get totally sidetracked here for about 2 minutes, but driving 4.5 hours today, dude. I would say 90% of people on the road are the most inconsiderate effing people I've ever seen in my life,
Ever.
dude. Like, it's not hard to use your turn signal. It's just not, man. It's like, oh, you want to get over? I'll let you over, as long as you use your turn signal. Because I try to be courteous and let everybody else know what I'm doing. You know, or
Well,
you're doing
it's-
it 85
I want
miles
to say
an
it's
hour.
courteous. It's safe.
Oh yeah,
Safe.
yeah, oh,
Safe
that
thing.
too.
Yeah, I was
you
like,
know?
well, that's nice that you did that for me, but like, also, I'm trying not to die in the rain right now.
Or like people who think it's okay to get onto an on-ramp, to get onto I-40 at 35 miles an hour.
Yeah, that's wild, dude.
Yeah, it is.
Because then when
That-
you merge, it's just
That just,
Yeah.
those kind of people, dude, I, like, not a thought behind their eyes, man.
they.
You know?
AI, man. We need some AI
it's
in their car.
AI,
Yeah.
dude.
Well, that's, you know, like Elon Musk with Teslas.
Yeah.
The new betas for Teslas are insane.
Oh, dude.
Like, they will.
Dude.
You can. So, this is pretty crazy. Like,
Yeah.
you know, you might get a Cybertruck. You can sign the Cybertruck up or your Cyber Tesla, whatever, right?
Mm-hmm.
To do work for you while you're sleeping or at work during the day. You tell it to go become an Uber, and it will go Uber itself around, picking up people, dropping off people,
What?
making you money.
That's insane, dude.
That,
Dude, that-
right?
I don't want anyone in my Cybertruck.
Yeah.
Just saying, but that's wild.
Yeah,
dude.
like that's
You're
what.
in a Johnny cab.
Oh, really? Yeah, that's what it is.
You know what?
It locks the front doors and it puts it into a different mode when it's in this, but it is
Yeah.
full
So-
on making money for you.
Dude,
So
that's
what if
crazy.
this was something I was thinking the other day? They're talking about like California took all these model. I think they were S's.
Yeah.
Is that the cheaper one?
No, I thought the Model S was the...
More expensive. This
Was
flagship
Model
Model
X,
model.
something like that. Yeah,
Whatever the Model 3.
yeah, that's it.
And that
Yep.
the police were using them. And in my head, right, I don't know if they have take-home cars or what. If you're gonna run out of battery. So how do you charge it if you're using the car 24 for a 24-hour shift? If you take it home, how do you charge it? I doubt you're gonna have to drive your car in if it's a take-home car.
Yeah.
So maybe we're overstepping here, but if it's autonomous and can drive itself to a charging station while you're sleeping, charge itself,
Yeah.
come back, drive to work,
Well, for it's
that
for,
could be a solution.
yes, for Tesla, you know, they have their superchargers,
Yeah.
their charging
Yeah.
stations. I believe for if they do it for the police or the government, it's free charge.
Really?
So they just go
Yeah.
up, plug in, and it's done in like 5-10 minutes, fully charged.
Oh wait, so
It doesn't take all day or all night. This is
their supercharging stations can charge like
instantly. They
I
do
didn't
not.
know that.
Yeah,
I
they did
thought,
not have
I
to
thought
do
you're
it.
still looking at like 30 minutes.
The
for full charge.
18-wheeler, the big rig,
Yeah.
charges in like 30 minutes.
For the whole, like,
whole thing.
all the way or,
Yep.
or close to the top.
Whole thing.
Dude,
I didn't know
I
that.
didn't know that. I thought
I thought it was like hours, dude.
No,
Yeah, me
no,
too.
no. It is
Or at least-
super fast. The
'cause-
way
But
that
there's
they're
not that many superchargers out though, dude.
there,
right, like,
there's
There's one in
there's
Clemens,
yeah
I
there's
think.
there's
Is there a supercharger? No.
yeah
Yeah,
there-
there's
there-
a charging station. I'm quite certain. I saw different color.
there's one right down
ones.
by the Lowe's
Yeah.
where the Chick-fil-A's at.
Yeah, in that parking lot.
Yeah, okay.
So no, there actually are thousands of them right now
Yeah.
across the
I didn't know it
nation.
was that-
So
Well, there was also that one video I saw, not knocking Tesla or Elon.
Sure.
But there was one
Yeah,
video
he's
that
smart.
I saw that I
And
saw,
rich.
and very rich.
Very rich.
where the guy had blocked off all the Tesla chargers because they weren't paying. Apparently, it's like a thing where Tesla's renting the spot from the property owner to use those chargers, and they
Tesla
weren't
wasn't paying
the
them?
bill, and he was like 6 months out of invoicing them, and they weren't paying. So he's like, "Nah." And people are like, "Well, how am I going to charge my car?" And the guy's like,
Not my problem, dude.
I don't care,
Yeah.
dude. You know.
Yeah, it's like like if you had back when Redbox was a thing, you had
I'm
your
not saying.
business.
I mean, it could be like, you know, obviously Tesla's
Yeah.
making money of some sort. Otherwise,
No. Like anytime they plug it in, they're making money. So
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Something must be going on there for them not to be paying it, or something's not
He's
communicating.
like, dude
'cause-
wouldn't look like the kind of guy that's like
Wild.
EV, you know,
Sure,
like
sure.
let's go EV,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Like,
Well, you'd think you get paid from that large of a footprint, but I mean, I've seen a lot of their concerning customer service stuff. So I mean, that's personally what I'm a little concerned about. But
yeah.
that's pretty wild, though.
When are you
Dude.
supposed to like expect that?
Well, I mean, right now I've already reserved it. That happened a couple years ago, and I actually got a text today, a text message, and it said, while you guys are talking, I look at it, but it said something about like, hey, you get $1,000 off if you by the end of the year get one of our Model S's or X. I'm like, I reserved a Cybertruck.
Tell me about the Halo edition, dude.
Oh, that'd be cool.
Yeah,
Yes.
put a gun on the back.
Yeah, dude.
I was like, I reserved this, a very expensive and increasingly expensive vehicle.
Yeah.
And you're telling me, well, hey, if I act now, I get $1,000 off of a completely different vehicle that I'm interested at all.
Yeah,
It was
yeah.
bad marketing. I didn't like it at all.
That's how a lot of market stuff, dude. Because it's not. They're going by AI marketing now, man.
True.
It's just they're just going by like
Will it market
Yeah.
itself?
analytics. That's all they're going
Do you
by.
think? Do you think?
What?
Is AI getting to a point? I mean, we're gonna we're gonna get into that, but is
Yeah.
it at a point where it may confuse itself that it's getting statistics from its own statistics that may,
yeah, I think so,
and it's
dude.
like overlapping.
I don't think
so-
it'll ever be a perfect science. I think it'll be way better than anything. Like, I think it'll get to a point where it's just dumb smart. If that makes any sense. But like,
Sure.
you'll have hiccups, dude. You know.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's
The thing with AI is
it's-
it's a learning behavior.
That's what I'm saying.
So-
yeah.
yeah,
it-
adaptive DMS.
Yes,
or
it looks at like our
digital
reaction
management system.
to what it does and
Yeah.
says this is bad, this is good. Let's react to this in a different way. That's a learning behavior.
Yeah.
That's why AI
kinda
is
wild, man.
so advanced right now.
It is, dude. Well, it's like, you know, for
Learning
instance,
quickly.
you know, my beautiful fiance, we were at dinner yesterday, sitting at the restaurant, and she's looking at her phone. Looking at her phone,
Yeah.
okay? And the food comes.
Mm-hmm.
I set it down. She goes, "Where's my phone?" it's right in front of you, dude.
Yeah.
You know? It's like, oh.
Just
I'm like-
so caught up in it, man.
I was like, dude, it's just grilled cheese. There was a phenomenal grilled cheese sandwich.
Yeah,
though.
if you had it
was
twice,
gourmet, dude.
Really? Was there bacon on it too?
God.
Brian supposedly makes some of that. He was telling me about a grilled cheese. He's like, he gets some Gouda
Oh, he
from
does
this
the-
special place,
and
and I
his
get this
tomatoes, dude.
rye
Some tomatoes on it,
Well, she got a
man.
caprese.
You know.
Put a little parmesan.
Parmigiano.
Oh,
Bacon
but
in
I
the
had-
oven, man.
I had the.
Put a little duck fat on the bread, man.
Oh, he would, dude.
I know,
You
it would be
you know,
good, too.
Brian, yeah, he can cook, man.
Hell yeah.
He
Look.
can cook.
Kind of off topic, but still AI.
Yeah.
Yeah, go
So
ahead.
today I saw an article in China. They
You
have
were
a.
in China.
I was. It
You
was
saw it.
insane, guys. I saw this. It was crazy. They are now using a social credit score using AI
Yeah.
to be able to purchase things.
Yeah.
A lot of stores now.
So discounts if you.
No, you can't purchase anything.
You
So
can't
let's
even
say
purchase
if you
it.
go to a grocery store or a gas station, they can deny you if your social credit score is beneath 550.
Yeah,
Dear
dude.
They
God,
can say
man.
you're not good enough to
Yeah.
buy from
No
us.
way, dude.
And the AI determines every feature of you to get your name and whatnot right up.
Yeah, dude.
So that's real.
This is
I
complete.
know it's real because
It's
everything's linked. So
it's
all your
dystopian,
money's
dude.
linked to
It
a
is,
yeah.
It is, man.
I forgot what it was. You,
completely disconnected.
Yeah.
everything's linked to your image. So the AI takes you. All your credit cards are linked to your image. You don't have to have any physical card. You just say you want this, and bam, instant. So it's
It's crazy,
insane.
Dude, I don't even.
Yeah, like that's like
Well, that's like even like
That's
with, like,
way-
your phones, dude. Like facial recognition. Like I have buddies who are like, dude, I would never do anything. The government's never gonna know anything about me. And I'm like, you have an iPhone, right?
Yeah.
And they're like, well, yeah. I'm like,
Yeah.
They've known everything
And
for
then
20
before
years
that, they
about
had
you.
biometrics. You
and
put
I'm
your
like,
thumbprint
yeah,
on
dude,
there.
I'm like, dude, I agree with you that I don't like it, but
Try
I
your
mean,
right
like,
thumb. Try your left thumb.
You know, it is what it is,
come
man.
on.
Like even when you get your license picture taken, dude.
If you ever send a picture, make sure you don't show any of your fingerprints in any picture.
Interesting.
Because AI can now take
Hopefully
an image
I'm not
like
gonna be
this.
doing this to,
Hey
like,
guys! Oh,
Or
sorry,
you
we're already
can-
gone.
You can do. There was guys that would take koalas. Is it koalas that have like a very similar fingerprint?
Oh, I have
to
heard of this exact thing. Yeah, I don't know if it's
humans.
koalas, but yeah.
And they would like, if they were like weapons traffickers or something, like, you know what's crazy?
Who
about
is this
though?
crazy guy?
Like, I mean, most of the
Walking
time,
around
like,
with koala.
if you're moving guns or drugs, dude, like they know who you
Yeah.
are.
Yeah, they
like
know.
it's your
They
like
just haven't
you're
got to you yet.
Yeah.
known. Like
Yep.
like they're gonna dust her prints and find out who I am. Dude,
Nah.
they already know who you
Yeah,
are.
they-
Shut up.
they know.
Someone squealing,
You know?
they know. Yep.
What's that movie, man, with Nicolas Cage, dude? Lords of War.
Oh,
Very good.
Dude, such a good
Very
movie,
dude,
dude.
that
good,
opening
dude.
scene, dude, also.
Dude.
Honestly, I like the scene where he's explaining to him why he does what he does and how he does what he does. He's
Dude.
like, you're gonna get a knock on the door, they're gonna commend you, but I am a necessary evil. And
Yeah,
it's
trying to
like,
justify it. Yep.
well,
Arms
he did,
dealer.
he got let out.
Yeah.
They
Yeah.
Yeah.
go on.
So the
Oh my god, dude! Not to cut you off, I gotta tell you this story though,
Dude,
real
this is
quick.
insane.
Take a minute. So we're on the battleship, right? And you could pay $20 extra to go on the command and control bridge, which is
$20.
bridge CIC, and you can pay another 20 and go to the engine room. So I wanted to do both. Sam's like, no way. So we couldn't decide one or the other. So we wound up just doing general admission, which is still a lot in the ship, but you just don't get to go see the bridge. So we're like really hesitant about where we get to go because we don't want to get in trouble like in a spot we shouldn't be.
What, they're just going to say, hey, please don't do that.
So like
Don't do that.
we get
Bad.
down to like the
Yeah, stop it.
like
Stop
the third
it.
or fourth level of the ship, and she's like, have we been down here? I'm like, well, go look. And she goes down. Well, here comes one of the ship volunteers. And Sam's at the bottom of the ladder like this. And he's like, come on.
Go ahead.
Come on.
Go ahead.
He's like, come up. And he's like,
Get off the ship! No.
It's
Imagine, like, be all nice and warm and trick
well, dude,
you.
because we were both like, oh, dude, I don't know, man.
Welcome
Like,
to plane.
he said the engine room's down there, and like
Yeah.
we didn't buy the pass for that, as because we try to be like rule followers,
Sure, yeah.
And he's like, I was like, well, we haven't been down there yet because we didn't know if we were allowed. He's like, no, go ahead.
Yeah, go ahead. Come on. You got it.
It's like,
You got it.
like
Like beat,
Beetlejuice,
dude.
Dude.
So
You got it.
like,
Spit it out.
Sam was so embarrassed that what we figured out is that he thought that she was stuck on the ladder, like she was scared to
Scared.
go up an interior ladder. But she,
You got it. You got this.
oh my
Got
god, I'm
this,
sorry to
come
get
on.
say I had
Nah,
to say that.
no,
dude.
that's funny,
was,
dude.
That's funny, dude.
That girl,
That is
man.
funny.
Poor girl, man.
She can't. Yeah, you can't. She's not safe on here, dude. At
no,
all.
man. No, she's great though.
So the China thing, right? I don't want to blast China too much. I like Jackie and everything. but
China #1.
The social.
I think that there is a big difference though between like governmental stuff and the
Yeah.
actual people.
Oh, 100%.
So like
100%.
there's
yeah.
a huge differentiating point there where
Yeah.
I don't like a lot of things a lot of governments do, including our own. Doesn't mean I don't love certain people that are from there. So,
Yeah.
just to compliment
So
what you said.
So kind of the same thing. All right. So that helps set the precedence for how I think. Love the people, concerned about their government.
yeah, man.
Severely. So the social credit score, this is before, I mean, you're on track with it. A year or two, maybe even 3 years ago, I heard about how there's only a limited amount of cars that people can purchase in China.
Mm-hmm.
And by doing so, my understanding is that there's only so many driver's license that they're going to issue. And it is based on the social credit score.
Yeah, dude.
Your wealth.
And
So,
traveling and this.
That's
if
why
you're
so
seeing
many
someone
people
from
are
China-
streamers too.
Yeah, or
Yeah.
if you're propaganding the in a favorable way the
I know,
government, then
like,
that's why you're here.
What's
you know?
crazy about China, dude, is like I did this
China.
I did this bid package for this company we do business with, and it was some furniture that they would like made out of metal.
Oh
And,
yeah. Same stuff or no? That went up north. No, the boost.
The North.
The boost.
The North.
Boobs?
The boost, man. The booth.
The boobs.
He said boobs.
The boobs.
He said boobs.
The booths.
There you go.
The boobs.
No.
Big boob.
No, they were.
Yeah.
That'll come to me. Anyways, so we did it, and like, dude, it was gonna be like the company's like first goal.
5
dude.
inches.
Like my bid package was astronomical, right? And I like you guys such knuckleheads, dude. I'm trying to tell this story, man.
Dude, we're just
You're over
along
here
for the
joking
ride, man.
around.
It is your podcast. We are
It's
in
not,
it.
dude. I'm just telling you.